So there's the porch. I just banged it a little bit right there. Gonna bring it over here. Look at, I can see the whole ground now. Wow. So the willow's there. I got a little close to the edge here. All right, good morning all. We are here at the homestead and it's April 11th and we have a beautiful sunny day today. I don't know, look, see the sun there? Look at that. It's sunny, it's warm today. We're gonna hit +7, 8, something like that. Right now it's only 1, but it's gonna warm up and we're gonna get some snow moved around to allow the water to drain because look, see, it got pretty muddy here. It's starting to melt, so we'll get the water directed in a different direction now and get a few other things done. So take along with us today. So look at that, the sun's been just beaming on this road. The rocks are melting all this ice. Our culvert is holding up and look at that melt. Nice. You can see the trail almost all the way up now of the creek. And then on this side, wow, look at that. All over there as well. It's opening up, it's melting. Yeah, that's all gonna be full of water soon enough. I love it. Look at that. Look at that rock, isn't that nice? Nice. This is where we opened up the other day to allow the drain, and it looks dry there. It's amazing. Over here too. So it's doing nice, melting really well. But the snow looks about knee deep now instead of waist deep. It's gonna take a few more days, but you know, where we've been working on this area of the walkway, the drive, all that, it's gonna melt in those areas quicker. Allows us to get in here faster. Look at that. I love mud. The whole thing. Okay, let's see how our culvert held out. It's been 2 days. So, let's see. Ooh. It's like not really running water at all. Look at that. Settled water, but it's not running. So up the drive, there's not a big flow going on right now. It's still earlier in the day. We'll look at that later, but look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's nice. That means it's running properly from the other side. It's draining okay. We didn't dig this side though, but the culvert's right here where my shadow is, and it's draining. That's nice. So there's the porch. I just banged it a little bit right there. Cracked. Steps are showing. I knew just getting it cleaned it would melt quicker. So I'm gonna knock off the rest of the ice and get bird food. There we are. Cleared it off. After today, that'll be melted all nice and I'll start working on the bigger pile. All right, got the bird food. And look at the ground. Nice. Gonna bring it over here. Look at, I can see the whole ground now. Wow. Wow. I pick up my water jugs that ended up getting buried. Stopped putting them there because of that purpose. But here, let's get them some food. They're not far. They were here bugging me. I think they're over there. Rod's starting the mini. I think they're over there bugging him right now. But they'll be back here in a minute. There. Some there. Some here. There we go. Let's see, is this frozen there? Oh, it came up. That other one's still frozen. Yeah. There should be one more in there. But I'll take them back to the trailer. And even the little mini one there is all open now. There we are. Chickadee! Chickadee! Huh. Well, usually they're like right here. Where are they? Chickadee! Well, there goes Rod. He's now going up to that side up over there, to the shop area. Right there, see it? Through the bushes, straight there. He's heading up over there to do some clearing of snow there because we didn't do that the other day. So he's gonna get that done today. And I think he's gonna work on the site area after as well. Look at, no chickadees. All right, look at that. The chairs are like really right down to the armrest now. Well, the whole back, I could see every strap. Nice. That's a big difference. Pretty soon we'll be able to see the whole chair. Almost see the wheelbarrow, but that's metal, you know, they heat up quicker in the sun. So a piece of it hitting the sun generates heat. They get warm faster. Same as the barbecue. Look at that. So the snow's going down. Okay, well, Rod's working on proper drainage, doing the ditches, so the water has somewhere to go. I'm gonna take a walk over to the site, so let's do that. Oh, dang. Oh, check this out. Darn. My wood bucket. Whoops. I left it in front of this pile because I was working on this wood here. And I left it there on the ground, sideways. Oops. The machine squished it. It's a plastic Rubbermaid garbage can. Had wheels, it rolled, so oh well. Didn't mean for that to happen. Not knowing we were gonna plow there either, so, you know, my fault. That's okay, I'll have to find a new one, I suppose. All right, let's walk on over to the site and find out what's going on. All right, so look at that pond starting to melt out there. Look at that, wow. I'm gonna get those bunch of trees at the end cut out so I can see the pond better. Yep. Anyway, here's the site. It's melting. Now it doesn't look any different than the other day, but it's soft, you know. That's a good sign. Look at that. 2 days have passed. And that's quite the mud pile now. A little bit more in the middle. It's starting to get wet here. I see water. And there. But that's it. Usually over there's quite a bit of water right in there. But I don't want to climb the snow on top of the snow. I'm sinking as I in spots, so it's makes it hard to walk. See how far I can get this way. We'll get a little closer to Willow without sinking. Let's see. It's doing all right. This is because it's been plowed here, so there we are. Whoa, that's it. I start sinking. But look at Willow now. Right in the sun, getting as much as he can and what he needs. Look at that. Wow. Can't wait till it starts budding. It looks like it is, kind of. I'd love to get in closer. That's as close as the camera gets. Yeah, I'd like to know. I'm kind of blind. I can't see that well. And it's bright out. But it looks to me that it is starting to try and sprout. God, that's a nice tree. Yep. I love it. So the willow's there. And the house will be here at this stake, which will go up like, you know, about that high-ish. It'll cover some of the sun. Maybe at the beginning, the peak will shadow this tree for a little bit in the morning. And then afternoon, most of the day, later evening, it'll get sun too. Until it gets up here. It gets about, right about there, around 4 o'clock. So, and it goes down a little lower, but, you know, the sun stays up till about there at night, at 8, and then it starts going down. So it'll still get sun in the evening for sure. It's morning sun, not as much maybe as it is right now, but not bad. And in that cluster of trees over there where you see that pile of wood, right in there, that cluster, that's where we're going to have the solar panels. So if you can see some of the shadow on the ground, anything in front of it that way, which isn't very much because the trees are further back, and we're, what, 10:30 in the morning, something like that, and it's getting sun there. It'll get that sun like that all day, right there. The sun's up there now. Let's see. There he is. Yep. Rod and I both think that's a good spot. The only thing that would stop us from going that way would be the septic tank. Right now, the septic tank has its first choice, so we'll see. Well, I hear a chickadee over here. Well, they're nearby then. I hadn't seen them at the feeder yet. Look, I can see the chair. Almost right to the ground there. That's nice. Wow. right, this is what Rod did. He did some cleanup on this one. And he is all ready. So he kind of spread it. He made it a little wider. We're trying to get ready to drive in here at sometime soon. So we'll get a pile going, clear it out some more. We'll be able to drive here, somewhere where water to go. Yeah, that'll make it better. This will all melt a lot faster, spread out. Especially on a warm day like today. Although as that melts, that we spread out there, we'll start flowing down here again. Push some off in that way. Yeah, look at that. We'll start flowing here again. Move the corner again. Put some more around. Did a little bit more around the creek area, around our culvert there. So widen that up quite a bit so we can drive it. See, it seems like the truck will make it now. Made it a lot wider, pushed the side over and got through there. Much wider now. Gonna be able to drive it in no time. There's our gravel. It's gonna fix up our road. It won't be so muddy. Yucky to walk back there. Fill up the holes after digging in the site. Here's another spot on the other side. I'm over by the shop now, where we can see our trailer. And our house site is, oh, let me see. Yeah, way over that way. That way. So from this driveway, unless more trees grow in here again, I don't know, there's a lot of dead trees in here. And there's that creek down there, so. Here's a little different view of our pond, just so you know. It's starting to melt. I got a little close to the edge here. I don't think he realized it, but Oops. Oh well. That's okay. He just like turned himself right out of there. Okay, well that's it for today. We're done doing the little bit of cleanup that we had to get done. It's a nice day today, but tomorrow's totally different. It's going to be rain, a little colder, and the next day and the next, rain. So we won't be here for a couple of days because of that, and it'll allow all this snow to melt. We'll come and check in on it to see, you know, if our little drain ditches are working and doing the right thing. So, okay, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.